fancy intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Good morning, everybody, to a surprise Sunday video where we're going to talk today about an event that seems a lot of people are having a little bit of an issue completing. And, you know, it's kind of understandable because I don't think that this has really ever been pushed out in a way that all of you have been told that, hey, free officer, free, well, one officer shard, one free officer shard per day, but it helps you complete an event. So what we're going to do today is show you how to actually go and complete this Alliance milestone event. You can find it right here, called the Mission Key Hunter. Now, here's how I know it's kind of like an issue, and like it needs to be talked about, because even my alliance, the #1 alliance on server 20, almost 11 billion power, and only 86 collections have happened over the past couple days. So obviously a lot of people out there have no idea how to actually go about this process. So we're going to talk about it today. Now, Scopely did post in the Discord how to go about doing this, but if you go to the website, you can't easily find the link or anything. So I'm going to explain it here today, the way y'all know how to do it and how you can then get your alliance, well, pretty easy shards. I mean, I guess it's nothing insane, but I mean, I would personally take 10 free shards of an epic officer. And if you've got the alliance members, like we've got 90 something, if in the next 3 days, everybody does their pull, well, then you should complete it. But we need everybody to get on board. So sorry that this came out late. I just kind of figured everybody knew. Well, obviously Rev was wrong, and not the first time. So transition. And this is the article that I was referring to earlier, where they talk about how to actually do officer pulls. Now, this isn't new. We've actually had this kind of daily drip for months, but it's not something that's been used, I guess, a lot. And it requires you signing up for a ScopelyID. A ScopelyID is simply logging in and applying your account to a Scopely account, which is another added layer of security in case you ever lost it or changed devices or wanted to play like on the PC or on the Mac and then also still play on your phone. Well, that's how I do it. I have a ScopelyID for phone and then right there on the PC, and that's how I play on one account. So we're excited to introduce a new and free way to recruit officers to your crew. Again, this isn't new, Scopely. You've been doing this for freaking ages. But anyway, here's how it works. Commanders will receive mission key drops. These mission keys can be taken to the recruit tab and used to claim officer shards in the brand new mission key recruit. And we'll show you all that here in a second. To get started, simply claim your free mission keys in the gifts tab in the web store and recruit tab in game. To access the daily mission key drop on the web, sign in with your Scopely account and log in to the Star Trek Fleet Command web portal. Again, we'll look at all that in a second. So this is what you're looking for. It's going to be a web gift here at the top of the screen. How to create your Scopely account is kind of basic, but head into game if you haven't logged in already. Click on your account, top right corner, avatar, select, and then you go to general settings and sign in with Scopely. Now, if you want to see that on my side, let's back on out real quick of the mission key AMS. Click settings, and then you'll see under general, sign in with ScopelyID. Now, I'm already there. Like, I'm already signed in with my ScopelyID, so can't really do anything with that. But there you go. That's the basics. Simple enough? Well, not quite. Because now we need to make sure we get it registered if we don't have it already. It's going to bring up this window right here. So if I click go to store, what it's going to do is bring me to this menu. And then at the very top right of this, and I'll adjust the screen. Y'all can see it. So transition again. This is the top right. It's going to hit sign in with Scopely. Well, sounds simple enough. Now we need to go and sign in. And that's where you get to this page. Go enter in your email. If you have not already registered, clicking this button will start the register process. If you've already registered with Scopely, with a ScopelyID, then you will simply put in your password and sign in. And that takes you back to the web store. Yay, the web store. I don't know if we should get excited saying web store, but I'll go to the store tab right there. And then at the top right, as promised, y'all rotate it back. I've got it a little bit offset. Click it, come down to the bottom, and let me move it so you can see it better. Right here, see daily mission key drop. I've already claimed mine. You click this button and it will then appear in game, and you will have then collected your daily key. Now, what do you do with that daily key, you might ask? Well, you'd go to your game, come up here to your officers, click recruit, and there is your mission key recruit button. So we'd come in here and there you go, click it. We've now got an officer. Who did I get? I got one Tendy shard, which honestly, I'll take a free Tendy shard. I'm not going to complain about Tendy. These are the officers that are available, and you get one shard a day. That's 365 a year for those who are struggling a little bit in your math classes. And I guess, you know, in the grand scheme of things, maybe it's not that big of a deal, but every little bit helps. And we've seen that the importance of officers is constantly told to us into the game. You know, we constantly get shown, hey, you need to have this officer, that officer, the other. So even if I am only getting one Tendy shard, I'm going to take one Tendy shard and be okay with that. And we're going to do it one more time. Let's see what we get. And this time we got a Sharvanik shard, who I've not maxed out yet. The only one I've maxed out in this list is Khan, and getting closer and closer to unlocking Strange New World Una. I am one shard away from Strange New World Una. Literally just one, and I didn't pull her. That would have been a great thing to have for the video. So anyway, this is something that is completely free to complete. It's easy enough, and once you've completed your ScopelyID in the process, you can then go and, like I said, enjoy your free shard every day. They've now made it kind of a permanent thing. Now, before, it was something that would come around for a couple of weeks. It would run, turn off, they turn it back on, and it's really kind of been a consistent thing for a lot of us that some of us may or may not have been using very often. I'm actually quite curious. If you were aware this was a thing and have been doing it for a while, let me know in the comment section down below. I actually do want to know how many of you are already using your ScopelyID to pull in the daily drip here. And for everybody else in the game, well, congrats. Now you know how to do it as well. And you can set up, fun fact, you don't actually have to be on a computer. You can actually take your phone out, open up your browser, which for me is Google Chrome. Open up my browser, and then I'm actually going to type in Star Trek Fleet Command right here, .com. I'm going to click the website. I can actually do it from my phone as well. Click go to the store. I would log in, and I can claim all this from my phone as well. And a little helpful button maybe for some of y'all, click in your settings, desktop site. That actually really does help. Makes it a lot easier to navigate. At least I've found it makes it easier to navigate. So there you go. You can do it from your phone. Even if you don't want to do it with your PC or Mac, simply create a ScopelyID, connect it to your account, click the button, and after all those steps, you have now helped yourself and helped your alliance work on that AMS. And hopefully this has helped you. Hopefully now you know. And if you have any other questions, as always, I'm more than happy to try to assist and help you out. Thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for supporting me and my family and the content process. And yes, by the way, I did shape up the beard a little bit and trim the mustache, but the beard's still here. Live long and prosper. Stay safe for the Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. Catch ya on the next exciting Star Trek Fleet Command video and live stream. Y'all have a great one.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.